Hey, everybody, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, so it seems like it's a Vanderpump Rules overload day, which sometimes we absolutely don't mind. And today is no different. So that's exactly what we're back to talk about. Now, before we jump into all of it, you guys know how this works. We have some Katie ish to go over. Smash that like button, show some love. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And also, thank you to everyone who joined us last night on this channel, Up and Adam Channel 2, for our Vanderpump Rules after party. We had so much fun. I told you I would behave, and I did. So I just want to point that out really quick to you because I feel pretty proud of it. Yeah. And thank you for joining. I believe I said Anchor Watch. Here we go. Smash that like button, show some love. Let's go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Katie Maloney. Let me tell you why. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Vanderpump Rules cast member Katie Maloney is sharing her thoughts on Ariana Madix's refusal to forgive Tom Schwartz following the scandal of it all. Now, while attending People's Choice Awards in Santa Monica, California on Sunday night, Katie revealed how she feels about Ariana's estrangement from Tom Schwartz, the love triangle that she and her ex-spouse found themselves in, and rumors of a split between Jax and Brittany, while also sharing if the cast moved past Scandal. Okay. I mean, honestly, what I like about hearing from Katie is I feel like there are cast members who will be like, "Oh, well, you have to wait and see." And I know that they all have to do that, but then there are some other cast members who have like really an art in the way to like kind of let the fans know this is the direction that we're going into without solidifying that information. I think that Katie Maloney is really good at that. I think that she's able to give a nugget, and in that nugget, we're like, fuck, we have to watch. We have to wait and watch. But that's the point. That's exactly the point. So it makes sense. Back to it. I think Ariana's entitled to be however the hell she wants to be. That's what she said to Access Hollywood. There was not enough life lived yet. I think she was still recovering from watching a lot of the stuff that she'd seen on the show. She was not aware of some of that basement behavior that was happening. Now, as Ariana attempted to keep her distance from Tom Schwartz amid filming, Katie found herself interested in the same woman as her ex. Every woman's dream, right? She started laughing. I'm not going to change myself or my life for him anymore. I've already changed a lot, so you'll see how that unfolds. But while Jax and Brittany have been facing rumors of a breakup in recent days, Katie was unaware of the potential drama between them, saying, I did not know, but wow, who knows? That I'm unaware of. As for whether her and her castmates were able to move forward from the drama surrounding Sandoval and Raquel, Katie reminded fans that filming on season 11 began shortly after they filmed season 10 in that reunion last March. I think we do for the most part, but you'll get more. Things heat up. It's a bit of a slow burn this year. I think people need to keep the expectations lower going into a season like this, just because obviously, like we've said a million times, not enough life was lived between the reunion and then picking up cameras again. And it was a lot of aftermath still. Yeah. I mean, that wasn't the only thing that she said. She was saying two extras, Melvin Roberts. Well, they caught up together too. She reacted to the constant trickling in of new information that the cast had to react to in a short amount of time. She said, it was the most awkward, frustrating season I've ever been a part of, just because coming off of the reunion, it was only a few minutes later. A lot of information was trickling in over the period of time. And I'm someone that leads with integrity and really my values and kind of moral code that I have. That's where I was coming from. Certainly, Katie was also dealing with her own personal issues in season 10, and she was fresh off her divorce from Tom Schwartz and tried to have him respect her boundaries. It was a different time in my life regarding my ex and doing what I wanted to do, regardless of how I felt about things. And I just wanted to have a good time, and I did, truly have a good time. And I think that's okay too. I think that a lot of people, I knew about Katie hooking up with or kissing. I don't want to say hooking up with because I don't even know at this point in life what that means. Like if I say I hooked up with somebody. Does that mean that you had sex with somebody? Does that mean that you kissed them? Does that mean I hugged them? Does that mean that it was a pat on the ass and thank you for taking me to IHOP? I don't know. Actually, I would like for somebody to clarify that for me, even though I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I want to know what hooking up is. Does it mean that we hooked up, like we hooked up and we like went out to dinner, or we hooked up and we stuck our tongues down each other's mouths? I don't know what hooking up is. But what I do know is she made out with Tori. Okay. And I've known about this since August. I found out about this right before Sheena's show. Sheena didn't know I knew about this. And I didn't even say anything actually to Sheena. A lot of people in my circle, my closer, when I say a lot of people, the people who help me with YouTube and stuff, um, my husband, Jason, we talked about it. And I said, should I put this out there? And he was like, well, if she is entertaining something and being open about her sexuality, maybe that's her story to tell because you didn't like when somebody told yours. And I was like, no, I think that that's a great point. I mean, I don't know if she's going to date women moving forward or if she's going to date men or if she's going to date both, or it's really her prerogative. But when Jason put it in perspective like that, like you don't want to out something, because I said to him, I said, it's going to play out on the TV screens. And he said, yeah, but then that gives her that much more time to prep for that and have a response and know when that's coming, as opposed to her waking up and being notified by Google that there's an alert on Katie Maloney entertaining this same-sex relationship. And thank God for Jason, because when he put it in that perspective, I was like, no, that's absolutely true. But I want to play for you what she said at the People's Choice Awards. Here we go.
Just coming off of the reunion, it was just a few months later. A lot of information that was trickling in over that period of time. So just going in and I'm someone that like leads with integrity and like really my values and that kind of moral code that I have. So that's where I was coming from. And it was just a different time in my life regarding my ex and wanting just to kind of do what I wanted to do, regardless of how he felt about things. So I just wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
Truly.
Okay.
And I did. I had a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sandwich shop with you and Ariana. Okay. Apparently, I read the permits are underway and the shop is giving main character energy. Please explain.
Yeah. Okay. So our vision, our goal with it was like very much, the backdrop of a lot of like Nancy Meyers movies is always like that shop, that place that the lead female would go to and like work at. And so like we wanted it to have that sort of timeless energy, that place that you wanted, that felt cozy, that felt familiar. So that was the goal with the design concept.
When can we expect to see it open? The $1 million question.
Never. No. Very soon. And I'm very happy to say like it is soon now. Like we really reached the finish line finally, and it was frustrating. And I know a lot of people were like, you keep saying soon. I'm like, because I wanted it to be soon. I was trying to will that with like a lot of optimism, but it finally like has really kind of come to that point. So I'm very grateful. It's just been challenging.
And how's Ariana doing on Broadway?
She's killing it.
Yeah.
She's killing it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm hopefully going to be out in New York later in March. So March, no, so soon. I'm happy for her. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially the Katie of it all. Go ahead, pop off in the comment section, smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.